Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spartan.
And I'm Pudgey.
And we're watching Dark Season 3, Episode 4. Alright, so we progress from Adam and Eve. The origins of all of this, tying back to Martha and Jonas. And where we left off was young Jonas with young Martha.
Yep.
They're kind of the equivalents, even though Jonas is like a year ahead of her.
Yeah.
They travelled to the future of World 2, which looked very different to the future of World 1. It was like a desert kind of, but the cave is still standing as always.
Yeah. Nothing changes with that cave.
Yeah.
Like maybe the outside, what's outside of it, but that cave is just like a constant.
Yeah. And we met Martha, middle-aged equivalent, for the first time, which is cool. Like, we've never seen the same ages of Jonas and Martha really meet. It's always like older, younger.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Yeah, so I wonder what Jonas is going to learn there and what role Martha's playing, because you can imagine that middle-aged Martha is also different to the older Martha, and yet the middle-aged Martha knew they would be there. Like, she knew to come to the cave and see him there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, anyways, that is wild. Like, this episode is called The Origin. And
which is exciting. I don't know how much we'll get.
It's exciting, but it's also just like, am I even ready for this?
Yeah, because we also saw Adam in what we think to be the future, not sure.
Yeah.
With, like, the
God
slightly
particle.
more experienced younger Martha. That's the thing. We've got two young Marthas now. We've got pre-time travel young Martha, post-time travel young Martha, middle-aged, then old.
Could you imagine if we had World 1 Martha 2? We'd be fucked.
I know. And I guess with Jonas, we had younger Jonas at times where we saw some of the backstory. So it's there as well. But, like, we've got so many variants at the moment. And, yeah, I mean, that's where we left off. This is titled The Origin. So I'm praying it'd be a nice time to get some big answers, some mind-blowing answers. Episode 4
we're halfway
usually
through the final season, so...
That's what I was going to say. Episode 4 is halfway. We usually get something there. I think we owe something, although we always get something. Thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. If you want up to 4 weeks of early access to our reactions, or you want to watch our uncut reactions, we'll leave a link down below.
And if you guys are watching this over on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of the episode.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. Oh.
That's Tronte.
Okay.
Wir werden vom Dunkel angezogen wie die Motten vom Licht.
What is this guy doing?
It's come for Tronte. Interesting.
Du bist groß geworden, Tronte.
Oh, we never knew who his dad was, remember?
Ich kannte deine Mutter. Aber das ist schon lange her.
Agnes's husband. Remember, we never knew. We forgot about that question.
Wer sind sie? Ich habe keinen Namen.
Don't have a name?
Really?
Man hat mir nie einen gegeben.
Right.
Aber ich habe damals deinen ausgesucht.
Yeah, it's definitely his father.
Who's coming
Who's
from
behind
behind? Of course. Those two.
All 3 versions.
What the fuck? So if that's his...
Hat deiner Mutter gehört.
Yeah, true. She was wearing... His wife was wearing that.
Jana.
Jana, yeah.
Ich denke, sollte jetzt dir gehören.
Okay.
So he's just met 3 of his fathers now. That's his father at his age.
Ich muss jetzt los.
We're wearing the exact same thing. Like, come on.
Okay, that is strange. It's an extra detail that I wasn't expecting.
So from when he was a kid...
Well, was this World 2 though?
Well, that's the other thing, right? We don't even know what world we're in. No. That looked like World 1. Like the cave entrance.
I get it, but it's a time period that we've got no comparison to, so I don't know.
Yes.
I think either way, he's the father of Tronte in both.
I wonder why he has no name though.
It almost looks like he was bred for this purpose. Since all 3 of him are doing the same thing at all times, I don't know.
Jack.
Oh, Hannah and Egon.
Oh, Egon. Oh, we're going back then. Oh, okay.
That should be the 57 timeline, whatever it is. Or 54 timeline. Which would then probably suggest that it's probably the Tronte that we know.
Ich liebe dich.
Oh shit, already. She's not heard those words before. Very interesting.
Isn't it funny? Egon is fucking Ulrich's like mistress.
I know.
Oh my god, the way this intertwines is crazy.
Darf ich sie dir umlegen?
Oh, what the hell?
According to the Traveler, I think that is.
Sehen wir uns später?
Ich weiß noch nicht. Ich glaube, es wäre besser, wenn ich heute Abend zu Hause bin.
Oh,
She loves finding married men, doesn't
I know.
she? She's got a type.
Schön bist du.
This poor guy.
I know, mixed up in a lot of dumb shit with this poisonous viper.
Habt ihr schon mal einen gesehen? Also nicht von eurem Vater? Ines. Jana, jetzt hab dich nicht so.
Oh yeah, she saw Trontes, remember?
Und wie sah der aus?
Eigenartig. Als würde er nicht zum Rest gehören.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I see it.
Ich will mit dir reden. Der Herr Kahnwald hat mich reingelassen. Wo warst du denn? Ich dachte, du bist so früh los, um nach
The
Berlin.
Carnwall, which is Hannah's relative.
Das lag zwischen einer ihrer Blusen. Ich dachte, vielleicht ist es hilfreich.
Wait, what?
Talking about finding Agnes.
Yeah.
Der Pfarrer, der verschwunden ist. Zur gleichen Zeit. Sein Name ist Hanno Tauber. HT.
Okay.
Oh, what the hell?
Hanno Tauber.
Ich,
Wait, that's Noah, right?
Yeah,
okay, so
yeah.
he's had a different name this time.
Es sind 3 Monate.
That's not her husband, that's her brother.
Yeah, they don't know that.
du solltest nach Hause gehen. Wir kümmern uns hier.
Egon, ich weiß, dass da was passiert ist. Warum sollte sie das alles hier sonst zurücklassen?
She means, why would you leave me behind? That's what she
Wer weiß
really
schon, was in den
means.
Köpfen von euch Frauen vorgeht.
Oh my god.
Du hast dich für die richtige Seite entschieden. Vergiss das nicht.
Did she choose this side though? I'm not convinced.
Du musst ihn Claudia geben. Wenn es soweit ist.
But Claudia gave it to her. Had she received it from an Agnes already?
Wirst du es Martha sagen? Was der Ursprung wirklich ist?
So he knows what the origin
And
is.
Martha doesn't?
Martha seems to think it's them too, right? Oh my god, my brain's already mush this episode.
Ich habe mich das alle Jahre gefragt. Warum du uns in 1888 im Stich gelassen hast.
Oh yeah.
Who is this old guy?
Du uns zuerst geholfen hast, die Materie zu erschaffen
Looks like Magnus, maybe.
Or Bartos,
Oh.
maybe.
und dann einfach verschwunden bist.
Magnus.
You're
I mean.
right, I think he's Magnus.
Wer hätte gedacht, dass 33 Jahre später wir es sind, die dir den Auftrag dafür gegeben haben?
Damn, yeah, that's true. That's crazy, isn't it? We never knew why you did what you did and we gave you the order.
Yeah.
Das hier ist deine Zukunft. 33 Jahre von deinem Gestern entfernt.
Oh yeah, that's what she has on the floor and...
So she gets shown all that from the get-go? It's a lot.
All the lines, that's them
Warum
being
sind
dead,
diese Namen
right?
gestrichen? Es bedeutet, dass sie sterben.
Yeah, damn.
Die Apokalypse in seiner Welt. Sie geschieht auch in unserer.
What happens earlier in
Das
theirs?
ist nicht echt.
Okay, it's a lot to wrap your head around.
Das hier ist deine Zukunft. Wenn es euch nicht gelingt, die Apokalypse zu stoppen,
That's a lot to put on their shoulders.
She's also putting it on her own shoulders.
Es gefällt mir hier. Es ist viel unkomplizierter als da, wo ich herkomme.
I mean, not
Und vielleicht
really.
wird sich
Not
das
really,
bald ändern.
love.
Sie sind schwanger.
I was thinking that.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I thought that too.
In Ihrem Alter ist eine Schwangerschaft nicht ohne Risiko. Sie sollten Rücksicht auf sich nehmen.
That
Mensch, werden Ihnen
fast?
verrichtet.
But with Egon's kid or Ulrich's?
Well, did she have sex with Ulrich recently?
Oh no, it's been a long time.
So Egon. So she's pregnant in like all timelines, all worlds. Like what the fuck?
Manche Geschenke kommen in unserem Leben unerwartet.
Then who's the kid though?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Und
wondering.
doch sind es Geschenke.
Because she's in 54 right now. It's gonna play out to like the modern days. Oh my god.
That is so weird.
Ich möchte wissen, ob es irgendetwas Neues gibt.
Leider nicht. Solange Helge nicht mit uns darüber sprechen möchte, wo er gewesen ist.
Yeah, they don't have much to go off.
Nicht wegen Helge. Wegen des verschwundenen Pfarrers.
Oh yeah. He was always talking to Noah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Haben Sie ihn jemals in der Begleitung einer Frau gesehen?
Was denken Sie sich?
Oh my god, don't take offense to that.
Ich will, dass Sie den Mann finden. Hanno Tauber.
Interesting that it had a different name in this time. Is that the guy with the lip?
Is it young Noah?
No.
The guy with the lip.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just saw the two on the side.
Sind Sie der neue Pfarrer?
Ich weiß.
Oh man.
I once was. So he was the priest that Agnes was the 100%.
Tochter ist sehr begabt und im Winter haben wir dann unser Gästezimmer untervermietet, damit wir was für Claudia beiseite legen können, wenn sie studiert und
She has no idea who she's talking to.
sie ist verschwunden seit 3 Monaten. Ihr Mann war ein Geistlicher.
She just gave away a lot of info.
Oh yeah, she's telling him about his wife.
Der Mann, der hier Pfarrer war, der ist zur selben Zeit verschwunden. Also, was ist, wenn das ihr Mann ist?
Oh, buddy. You have no idea.
Nicht jede Verbindung wird aus Zuneigung geschlossen.
Okay, what formed their bond then?
Ein Junge braucht doch seine Mutter.
Definitely not his father in this case.
Stirbt des Menschen Seele einen kleinen Tod.
Ich verstehe nicht.
He knows.
Es geht ihnen nicht um den Jungen.
Yeah.
Es geht ihnen um die Frau.
Of course he knows.
Dinge des Herzens kann man nicht erklären.
Surely not
That
her.
is creepy as fuck.
Es macht, was es will. Fragen Sie Ihren Mann. Er wird Ihnen das Gleiche sagen.
Oh my god. She's staying alive then. This guy's here to just ruin everyone's lives.
There must be a point to it.
Wir können nur schwer loslassen.
What are you doing?
Okay, so they're letting her go.
Yeah, when he was talking about all that to go ask
Yeah, I realised,
Egon,
but they still wanted to be there, you know? For some reason.
set her on some kind of path.
This must be how Jana and Tronte sort of get together a little bit. They're like a snake.
Yeah.
Give it the hammer.
Yeah, I know. But you know in the cave, that thing, it's like that.
Warum warst du halt nicht in der Schule? Was machst du hier?
Poor guy has no idea how much he's mixed up in all this.
I know.
Du hast ein schönes Lächeln.
Little flirt. That is a beautiful
spot,
place,
yeah. Well.
Look what the snake dragged in. And yes, I meant snake on purpose.
Du kannst hier nicht einfach so auftauchen.
Oh, she's been told that before.
Ist alles in Ordnung?
Ich bin schwanger.
Oh, these two, man. Like, do you understand how crazy that is? Never occurred to use protection? Like, what are we doing?
But why does no one understand the consequences? Like, it's really not that hard to get pregnant.
I mean, you've both had children before, like, you know how it works.
Ich dachte, du hast aufgepasst.
All on her, hey?
Ist das meins?
Oh my god, don't start this push. Oh my god, Eggle, I'm seeing him in a different light. I get the shock,
let's see how he plays
but...
it out.
Was glaubst du, was ich hier die ganze Zeit mache? Rumficken oder was?
I mean, yeah, it's a fair question. I don't blame him.
Ausgesucht hier, in so einem Scheißkaff zu wohnen, hä?
Yes, you did.
Ihr glaubt, euch gehört die Welt, hä? Ihr könnt euch alles nehmen. Ihr fresst und fickt und denkt, ihr seid Gott.
I mean, the man's barely said anything. Let's relax. He's barely said anything.
Verfickten, selbstgefälligen Arschlöcher.
Du weißt nicht, was du redest.
Katarina. He still doesn't know her name.
What's he done? He's like backed away in the corner. I wonder how Hannah's going to be important to all this.
That's interesting to hear.
Little does he know Claudia's going to be running it in the future.
But the future can't be stopped.
Wenn du etwas wirklich willst, dann nimm es dir.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair.
Kommt es niemals.
Damn, and that might have stuck with her for a long time.
For sure. I just realised that's Minnie's family.
Yeah.
That's so silly, because like...
I think we might have said that before, but we weren't sure.
Yeah.
Here we go. This guy dead or what?
I think it's about to be.
Was wollen Sie?
Oh my
okay.
god.
I was about to say, I wouldn't put the kid in the back. He's small, but okay. Got a gun.
That is creepy.
Wie viel Geld hat Ihnen die Kohleindustrie gezahlt, um die Baupläne für das Kernkraftwerk zu blockieren?
Oh, shit.
Wissen Sie, was Geld nicht kaufen kann? Die Zukunft.
Oh, that's a good one.
Was wollen Sie von mir?
This guy's making big moves. Oh, damn, alright.
Auf die Zukunft.
So he wants him to sign it, whereas it wasn't approved, I'm guessing, or by now.
Eva hat gesagt, dass es einen Weg gibt, diesen Knoten zu lösen. Dass es einen Weg gibt, wie Martha leben kann. Meine Martha.
Sie hat
He's calling her Eva as well. She doesn't trust her either. It's the same shit all over again.
Zu retten. Du musst dich für einen entscheiden.
Interesting. She would have known that she told him that.
Mikkel kann leben. Ist das nicht das, was du wolltest?
Then he's not saving his world.
Aber dafür musst du sie gehen lassen. Deine Martha.
Bit of give and take.
Du hast gesehen, was in ihr aus dir wird. Was du tun wirst. Was Adam tun wird.
Interesting. Trying to sway away from becoming Adam.
Ich gehe jetzt nach Hause und dann wache ich in meinem Bett auf und es war alles nur ein beschissener Traum.
Oh, I wish for you it was. I really do.
Du und Martha. In dieser Welt seid ihr nicht unmöglich.
Damn.
Right.
She's just like the middle-aged Jonas. Does not agree with Eva, just like he doesn't agree with Adam. And yet they become that at some point.
They're not impossible in this world because they're technically not related in this world as well.
Du glaubst es alles? Dass sie alle sterben werden?
He's seen it happen, so...
Poor girl, 2 days ago life was normal and now she doesn't know what's going on. She's had no time to adjust.
Then that happened to all of them.
Glaub mir, ich weiß ganz genau, wie sich das anfühlt.
Yeah.
Man's been through it all.
Das alles stimmt.
At least she has someone that knows what's going on.
Aber ich weiß, dass es einen Weg gibt. Einen Weg geben muss, das alles wieder gerade zu rücken.
Is there... Some are saying yes, some are saying no. That's the girl Elizabeth was with and Agnes.
Es ist soweit.
What's happening?
Is Agnes her mother or what?
It's time. He said that she has to deliver the paper to Claudia when it's time, so...
Yeah, but who's that girl to her there? So maybe old Martha and old Adam are opposing. If they seem to all be sort of against each other.
Dieser Mann, heute früh. Ich möchte gar nicht wissen, ob das mein Vater ist. Und ich bin froh, dass meine Mutter weg ist.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
Du kannst ihn behalten, wenn du magst.
Did the mother do the is that the implied thing? We're waiting on that.
Wir sind schon spät. Mama wartet bestimmt schon mit dem Essen.
Oh, interesting. This is where that little competition begins.
He opened up to her and gave her the gift and...
Keine Sorge. Ich will's nicht behalten.
Okay, so there isn't gonna be a baby? Or maybe there is and she just won't tell him. I don't know.
Warum haben manche Menschen alles und manche nichts? Hm?
He's always driven by that jealousy.
Mein Leben lang habe ich versucht, an Dingen festzuhalten, die man nicht festhalten kann. Aber jetzt habe ich es endlich verstanden.
Kind of what we've been talking about in terms of past and future and stuff.
Ich brauche niemanden. Keine von euch.
Damn. She gets more and more isolated, like she's pushing everyone away.
I know, but then what is your purpose? Like...
Trying to do right by her in his own way.
Es tut mir leid.
He's the most sincere guy she's had, and she was too
I
hurt by this
know,
point.
but like, this also makes him a lot more grey than we've been saying as well.
I mean, yes, but still with a good heart.
Baroness Cornwall. Well, who do they draw down to? Oh, Infinity.
It equals Infinity. No way. What?
What?
I was waiting to see him again, so that's cool.
Wir alle sind aus ihm geboren.
We are all born of him?
Leben gegeben.
You gave him
Und
life?
wird uns unseres geben.
So Noah's working with Martha now? Like what?
Eine Linie ohne Anfang und Ende. Ein unendlicher Kreis.
Which makes sense because of the families and then Mikkel and Michael being Michael and then
I
Jonas
don't fully
is
understand
born and
that.
then...
I'm not sure. That's the Noah that's middle-aged, but not the one that died. Like, obviously before he dies.
Maybe a different world. No. The flower's a little too late. To be fair, she can't be upset. Like, she was doing her thing with Agnes.
Yeah.
Ich weiß, was du treibst.
Man.
Mit dieser Frau.
Those lip guys wanted to
Ich
ruin
möchte die
Aegon's
Scheidung.
marriage. I'm like, you want a divorce? I mean, it's a bit rich too. She was already
Yeah,
cheating.
that annoys me.
But I guess she already wanted it.
Yeah.
Ich weiß nicht, was ich gedacht habe. All diese Geheimnisse.
You don't know the half of it.
Oh, it's sad. Aegon was never going to have a good outcome.
Die Dinge des Herzens kann man nicht erklären.
Which is what that guy said to
Es macht,
her.
was es will.
I want you to confess to now. Of course you won't. Leave the guy all like upset, thinking it's all his fault. It ain't.
Hallo. Ich möchte zu Frau Obendorf.
Why do I know that name, but I can't figure out who that is?
Same. When I saw it for the before.
Same, but I couldn't wrap my brain.
Ich bin Helene. Helena Albers.
No,
Helene Albers.
not ringing a bell.
Is that Katarina's mum? Albers, I think it is.
Maybe.
Katharina.
Is
Das ist ein sehr schöner Name.
Imagine that's why she named the daughter Katarina.
Wow.
She might not know that Karina's maiden name is Albert.
Christophorus. And the necklace.
Dass man getragen wird auf seiner Reise. Dass jemand über einem wacht.
Wow.
Na los, komm.
I had a feeling, so she's got to get rid of her baby.
Yeah. Oh, that's wild.
Obendorf. Could that be Eric's surname? When they're missing, their family?
Maybe.
So Hannah might be the reason.
She's gonna leave it for her.
But she's the reason that she named her daughter Katerina.
Yeah.
Who ends up being someone she
using her
hates.
actual daughter's name that she fucked over.
Oh my
That's
god.
wild.
That is wild.
And now she's left it and she wears that. We know that she wears that.
And is it because of that chat that she doesn't get rid of it?
Then who the fuck is the baby?
Hallo, Papa.
It doesn't look good.
And this is when he starts to drink.
Die Dinge des Herzens kann man nicht erklären.
He's repeating that?
Es macht, was es will.
Isn't it crazy? This is exactly what Ulrich warned him about when he first captured him.
Well, he'll be happy about that, won't he?
So it was Martha that made it possible for it to happen.
Du hast mir etwas versprochen. Ich habe meinen Teil der Vereinbarung eingehalten.
What did he promise?
Du willst wissen, wo der Ursprung ist und wie man ihn vernichtet.
I mean, we want to know too. Tell us.
Ich habe 66 Jahre gebraucht,
Imagine that.
um endlich zu verstehen, wie alles zusammenhängt.
At least it happened in your lifetime.
Du hast recht. Es ist Zeit, dass du es auch verstehst.
Come on.
Oh my god. I'm getting so, like, antsy about it now. Let's go.
Als du durch die Tür reingekommen bist, ich hatte so ein Gefühl.
A deja vu moment, I think.
Was ein Traum.
I wonder why she really connects with that play.
Da, wo du herkommst. Wie bin ich da gewesen?
Oh.
Interesting question.
War ich anders?
Not really, I don't think
I
so.
feel like she was like a little softer. She seems a little more guarded.
Yeah, her dad screwed them over more here. So much said with so little.
I know.
It's a lot of emotion.
Kind of looking at a mirror in a sense too, right?
Damn. Oh, this kind of hits different, man. It's like destiny and fate, what they're all intertwined with.
Yeah.
Like he's loved Martha beyond his world, no matter what
Mhm.
version of her.
Yeah. The bunker. All these
That's
details.
that book that Claudia had that gave pages to people, isn't it?
They're missing pages.
Maybe. I am my sole judge, which is literally him. Like he himself, judging himself.
A line that we've heard over and over and over and over
And yet I feel
over
like we don't
again.
fully know the depth of the meaning.
Evening rises, darkness threatens to.
Where could she possibly be going now?
As if she shouts, oh Ariadne.
This is the moment maybe they have sex.
And remember how old Martha has both their names and then which equals infinity, and then that dream of the God particle like giving birth to it. I know we've said it before, but
They're gone. Always had a really sad story in the end.
Or maybe it's a door that's closing up.
Oh, it's the dress that I
yeah, I know. I was like, wait,
I
is
thought
that
it was a
the
yellow jacket for a
raincoat?
second.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
If I'd
Damn.
known that you could guide me.
There's something powerful about this connection here. It's beyond just...
And the yellow pillow there, and then Agnes's yellow, like, suit. I don't know. There's connection there.
Why does Trant keep focusing on his scars?
That's his past, I guess.
Against the barren wall.
There's no way at this age.
Damn.
Just enough to
Elizabeth's
let me
eager.
drown. No, Ariadne.
No.
Not Elizabeth. What? Claudia. Claudia's
like
eager.
Elizabeth.
I don't know, man. There's so many characters. Is he showing her the origin now?
I hope so. Bloody episode called The Origin. I want to know what the bloody origin is now.
Warum sind wir hier?
Weil
This is his
hier
room.
alles seinen Anfang gefunden hat. In deiner Welt.
Was soll das heißen?
In
her
his
world.
world, what happened there then caused her world to...
That, I don't know where you got that from.
Because they're in his world now.
He just said in your world.
Ihr solltet die Apokalypse nie stoppen. Ihr solltet den Ursprung erschaffen.
Yep. That makes sense, that dream.
Then how is Adam's plan different then?
Das ist der Ursprung.
Is she pregnant?
Das, was in dir wächst.
Oh my god.
Es ist der Beginn des Knotens. Und es wird sein Ende sein.
What?
A baby?
Dein Sohn.
Who the fuck's her son gonna be?
Give us a name drop, man.
Now I get why that he couldn't say anything till now. She had to be pregnant. They have to go through everything to have sex to then be pregnant to the... Do you know what I mean?
He couldn't be the son, could he?
I fucking hope not. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it does look like that. So I agree there at the end. The placement of the guy with the lip being placed in between Adam and
Yes.
Eve, that seems to answer
But also
it.
him not having a name.
And him sort of working for Martha. Mind you, Adam's telling her about his own child, which is why maybe he was looking at the photo of the three of them.
Yes, maybe. So
Yeah.
just so you understand, like what I was saying right at the end there, they were in Jonas's room in his world, but everything that happened in his world had to happen so that, like, World 2 Martha could come and travel and blah, blah, blah. Then those two, like...
Are you sure?
Yes, because remember how I was saying they're mirrored? Jonas's was always on the left for us, like watching, and Martha's was, or bed was always on the
we
right.
saw the photo of Jonas in there. He doesn't
Yeah.
exist in the other world, so that does make sense. Yeah, just, the way he goes,
Thank
this
you
is the
very
origin
much.
of your... No, settle down, Pudgey. All right, so that one,
Yes.
agreed. Interesting, because in that dream, we saw that Martha gives birth to, you know, some sort of god particle or
Yes.
whatever.
Which makes sense
Yeah.
now. It's like the infinity. It's like the beginning and the
But
end.
do you understand what this means? Let's play through it, right?
All right, let's go.
That guy, Jonas's son and Martha's son,
A psychopath, yes.
is the father of Tronti, who then gave birth to Ulrich and Mads.
Who then gave...
Ulrich gave birth to Mikkel, who then
Mikkel.
gave birth to Jonas, who somehow is the one that then had the start of their whole family line. Like, what?
That's what it is, this circle. But then Martha is trying to continue this? Like...
It's gonna be confusing, to be honest, because then we were told that Martha doesn't understand the true origin. We were told that.
Yes.
He said it to Agnes or whatever, that she doesn't understand it, which would then mean that the Martha he's talking to now isn't that technically a lie? Because the future Martha doesn't know the true origin according to Adam. Which she would have already had to speak to Adam at some point. So that's where it gets a bit messy.
Yeah, there's a few loose ends like that, and even like with Agnes and that girl.
Yeah,
when
how
Agnes,
are they related?
And then that whole thing about like giving Claudia the the newspaper of like this body is found dead.
Well, that makes sense a little bit.
Yes.
Because we just saw Claudia come with her.
And we don't know where she got it from.
And then Claudia gave it to Agnes of her time, not knowing that it was a future Agnes that had given it to her. Well, she knew that Agnes gave it to her, but like that's, I don't know, that's a trippy as well.
Yeah, so this guy, which we're assuming is Martha and Jonas's son, then is with Agnes, who then has Chauncey, which I know we said, but like the connection there with Agnes.
But the implications are huge, right? Because think about it. But again, I give Claudia the benefit of the doubt that maybe she knew more.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it's like, you know how Noah thought he was hiding the pages from Adam, but he set up Agnes to give to Claudia that she's going to die, knowing that Claudia would then give it to Agnes, which would then give it to Noah, where Noah would go and try and kill Claudia, old Claudia, and then he would see the pages and realize that Adam was lying to him. So I don't know if he knew all that, but given that he's the catalyst for all this, I'm left to wonder if he did know all that. Because he seemed to not be surprised at all when...
As in Noah knew all that? Or Adam, Jonas, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Whew, that's
Because
a lot to like.
it all starts with him then. He's the one that sent Agnes on this path. So I don't know if that confirms if Agnes is truly...
But essentially everyone's saying that it starts with both of them. Do you know what I mean? Because, so the origin, from what I'm understanding...
Well, everyone's saying, Adam's saying at this point, and
no,
Martha.
even Martha.
Yeah.
So the point is that everything that happened in World 1, that we're just calling World 1, with Jonas and stuff, had to happen to then connect to World 2, Martha, for them to have this child, which then is this nameless man,
I get it,
and then this whole...
But that doesn't fully stack up still, because if you think about it, the first time it happened, the two different world, Martha and Jonas, would have had to have a kid, which means that for them to get to that point, it would have all already had to happen this way, because they both got guided by their older selves.
Yes.
So I'm just saying we're still stuck in the same predicament of not knowing the start of the end.
Yeah,
Even though you're saying like the origin, it really doesn't explain. Like it does, but it doesn't really give me the first time.
Yes.
Because things would have already been in motion. All we can take from it so far.
Are they like wanting them to get to this point to have the baby to kill the baby? Like, I don't know. Because that is the beginning, the birth of the baby, but then the death of the baby is the end. Like,
again,
that's where it all begins. I don't know.
Nothing contradicts it though, because then the older Martha seems to have her son in all three timelines.
The older, yes.
But that's a weird one too. I don't understand that whole dynamic there, because why do the older one and the kid, like, are they all going to just re-experience? Like, is the older one experienced being the kid, the middle one now is re-experiencing being the older one? They've got no name. Is their role, do they exist, like, separate of time, maybe? Because they're from different worlds. They almost exist, like...
So does Martha want to keep this like the older Martha, because she doesn't want her son to die?
I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
Keeping the knot doesn't necessarily mean that she doesn't want to end, because the apocalypse is still going to end her world and kill everyone. That still is the world. It kills her brother, it kills everyone. So,
but the apocalypse wouldn't happen if they don't have their son, because all of the events don't occur.
Again, who knows? Because the apocalypse already happened in Jonas's world when they have the son, not necessarily in her world.
No, not in Jonas's world yet.
Yes, it has, because as soon as they have their kid, it's already happened in Jonas's world.
Oh, in the past.
Yes. As soon as they have their kid, Jonas's world's already done. Martha's is like a day or two out. But I don't know. Again, like a lot of the theories, that's not enough to justify Martha's motivations.
Yeah.
It wasn't as like... I know it's called The Origin and we've got some ideas. Maybe it's a bit big and I've not understood, but I still don't feel like we've got the clear answer on it. I feel just as confused by this origin. Like,
I think that was the point.
Bit of an a little bit of an answer, but I still don't know who to trust as well. I don't know whose word to take.
Who the hell do we trust? Because everyone's working with everyone at a different age from a different world to then put some other plan in motion. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then where's Claudia? How does Claudia come into all of this? Like,
yes, and even bringing in
maybe we
middle-aged Noah to come in with middle-aged Martha in World 2. I mean, we didn't even know, like Noah's sort of involved in this. Is that part of Adam's instruction? Is that something else? Who knows? But they're working together, remember?
Yeah, and you really do see that, like, Magnus and team and co, I guess, aren't fully like let in on all the details. They're kind of just trusting Adam, because when Martha woke up and Magnus was like, oh, who knew that all these years later, like we were the one to give you the order. Adam would have known that to tell the rest of them that, right? Or maybe not. I don't know, because then that maybe
no, but
that
they work
goes...
with Adam. They've lived the 33 years to see where they get to. They know the plan now.
Yeah.
They didn't know it at the time.
Then.
Now they know it. So technically, the middle-aged version we saw still didn't know it, but we're seeing what the future looks like.
Yeah.
It's a weird one because there are such big things at play. Then there are also small things at play, like Hannah's fate, Ulrich's fate. These characters, Egon. So it's kind of weird. I'm like, oh, like... But on the one hand, they're so meaningful to us because we love the characters. And on the other hand, they're just kind of like very small pieces on a much bigger game that we're trying to really solve. It's really about the
because
origin.
like whose baby is Hannah's now?
Yeah, that's got to mean something too,
and
right?
even meeting Katarina's mom with her own like that is wild.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
wild.
Truly nuts. Like the things.
And giving her the necklace that she held so dear all those years later for then Katarina when she goes to find Ulrich in that timeline. I can't remember the year, but in that timeline, and recognizes her mother because of the necklace and the...
Yeah, oh my God. When they say everything's connected, they do not mess around.
No. In every little detail. Like, the thing is, when this finishes, we're going to be like, what the fuck? And then you have to rewatch it again to really understand.
Yeah.
Like, I've got a feeling once we finish this, we're just not going to fully understand until we rewatch it.
Yeah, and I feel like it'll give a rewatch a very different meaning.
Could you guys imagine doing a rewatch? Like,
it's hard because we're at the point in the story, I have so many thoughts during the reaction, I can't get them all out. And I try and save some of them for the end, and then I can't remember all of them because there's just so much.
Because so many things change and twist and turn, and you're like, I don't even know what my own thoughts are now.
And then there's a lot of things that we know, and then we just see them line up, and it's kind of like, oh, we kind of knew this was going to happen, but now we're seeing it. Like Egon drinking and divorcing, like we knew it was going to happen. For some reason, we're still shocked when it does.
To be fair, I did forget about that a little bit.
Okay.
I can remember why he wasn't with his partner, but yeah.
But we're still shocked when it happens, and you're still kind of like, damn, like now we know what went into it. Like you didn't know that he divorced because he was having an affair with Hannah. Like the tie in there, and that Egon and Hannah have a child. I don't know who this child is supposed to be, but it's going to probably be somebody, important.
Who could it be? That's the thing, you just don't know. You bloody don't know because Elizabeth had Charlotte had Elizabeth. Like at this point, it could be fucking anyone.
Yeah. And Hannah being in the timeline she's in means it could start a whole, a bloodline of any manner of, individuals by the time they get to her 2019 sort of timeline.
I am pretty cooked. Like, I'm not going to lie. I don't know how you guys keep up with these discussions because I can't even keep up with it. I'm having the discussion.
Yeah, because the more you talk, the more realizations you have, but every realization has so many holes
questions
and possibilities of questions. So I felt like for a little while there, we had our feet and I was
and then season 3 fucked us.
And then season 3 is just like, dude, the brain's back is just absolutely fried. So a big question that we keep going back and forth on, and I don't know where I sit, is about Adam and Eva either working together or not. And it does kind of seem now like they're not, but it's hard because they're both working with each other's equivalents and they both know of each other's doings. So that's what's trippy. Like they know what the other one's done and yet they're still doing it.
Let me say this, and I don't know if it connects, but let me see if it triggers something for you. That bracelet that I guess Tronte's father, Martha and Jonas's son, potentially gave Tronte was when we go into the caves and there's the rope and it's tied to that welded piece. I don't know if it's not the bracelet, but it's the design pattern, of the bracelet. So I wonder if that's connected somehow. I'm
sure it is.
Was that there before or after we see young Noah building the cave, the door in the caves and stuff? I don't know. Yeah, so then she's affecting that world for then her world to exist the way it does.
Because we've still got to get to the point where Jonas helps Mikkel go back. I feel like that'll be right towards... Isn't that funny? That's how it sort of started. And I feel like right towards the end, something's going to happen where this Jonas helps him go back, forget something, but then, I don't know. Honestly, it makes me excited and sort of like just jittery thinking about how this could end because the possibilities are just so endless at this point. And yet there's not a whole lot of time till we find out.
But again, it goes back to the headspace of the writer. It's like, what do they want us to get out of the world?
So far, the writing is just on point. I'm absolutely on board with every part of it. That's why I'm so interested in what the final message will be. But again, like, it's like, you don't know who's worth the trust because it does seem like they're kind of independently working, Adam and Eva, I'm talking about, and for their own worlds, and yet there's a lot of crossover, and both have had to happen to get to this point.
Well, that's the thing.
So and then you got Claudio, who's just been out of it for a while.
Yeah, the thing is, we're assuming that they're working separately, and I'm just saying assuming because, like, who the fuck knows? But in all reality, they're unable to work independently because they have to work together to then become these independent things. So, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
and why does Adam get so thrashed? Like, he said too much time travel. What did he do that Martha didn't? Did he try too many times to change things and eventually realize it wouldn't work?
How did Martha get her scar? Then how did Adam get all his scars? That's, I think, going to be a very important...
Martha's scar seemed more akin to Jonas's neck, but it could be a bit more than that.
Yeah, I know, but he didn't get hung. Like, she didn't get hung.
No, but he seemed more of an equivocal scar. Like, he's got that scar.
Yes.
So I don't know if it's going to be the same time they both happen, because hers seems very minor, whereas Adam's is like his whole body's disfigured. And he said it was too much time travel. So what does he do to push the boundaries that much that so far we've not seen anyone else who's time traveled, we're not seeing it happen to them.
I don't know, there's lots of questions.
And then they've got this God particle that they're controlling right now. Like, it's just, there's so much. How can you be this deep in and still have so many questions?
I know, 4 more episodes left. I'm hoping we're going to get the answers that we want.
There's a lot that we need. There's a lot.
Who knows?
Because a lot of small plot points as well that are just...
We see what they can do in an episode. Like, that's like...
To
they
tie
can
it
nail
all
that
in.
home, yeah.
I wonder if they'll actually tie it all in.
I hope so. Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed today's reaction. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of the episode.
And if you want early access to our reactions or you want to watch our uncut reactions, we'll leave a link to our Patreon down below. Take care of yourselves and we'll see you on our next reaction.
See you guys.